All right, we're back again with another episode of Roofer Reflections. I want to thank Megan for coming on the show.
Hi. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I guess your first exposure to roofing was with your mom, I guess through Roofer's Coffee Shop?
Yeah, so I would say that I've been in the roofing industry as a bystander since I was born. There's like several pictures of my mom on a roof with me in a backpack on her back as she's doing, different marketing campaigns, like taking pictures of roofs. And yeah, she really got me into roofing, and I really didn't think I was going to join, and here I am.
So you didn't think that you were part of the roofing industry. How did your mom convince you?
All throughout college, I worked either in like retail or food service, as well as doing gigs and gigging around town and playing music. And I was working at a restaurant, and I just had an awful day. I was a hostess, and sometimes people are like, seat me now, and I can't seat you now. And so I just didn't like food service. And so I called my mom the next day and I said, I really need a different job. And I don't know what to do or what I want to do or really anything. And so I'm hoping that I could work for you for the summer and be an intern. And so I was my mom's personal assistant for like 3 months, didn't last long. And then her and Vicky Sharples, who founded Roofers Coffee Shop, they started doing podcasts. And I was studying audio engineering at the time and knew my way around, a DAW, digital audio workspace, and how to edit audio. So my mom asked me if I could, edit their podcast, make sure they sound good. And so I started doing that in 2017 or 2018, just part-time here and there, just to get some extra money. I graduated in 2020 and really needed a job because the music industry was completely shut down. I came on with Roofers Coffee Shop full-time, and I've been with them now for full-time for 4 years and been with the company for more like 6 now. So I love it.
Yeah, so from the audio side, how did your role progress?
I mainly started with podcast editing, then moved into video editing a little bit. Then we hired additional editors, both for podcast and video. And I slowly just kind of, started managing the editors and then managing all sorts of media, including social media content. And now I'm the multimedia manager, and I have my own little team in it. I love my team, and I report to Karen Edwards, who is our COO, and our media and operations team at Roofers Coffee Shop really makes the world go round. They're great, and I love working with them. So yeah, now I'm a manager. Who would have thought?
What was your learning curve? Did it come naturally? What sort of things did you learn?
It was a definite learning curve being a young woman coming into an older male-dominated industry. I have had to constantly remind myself that it's okay to be myself and be authentic, even if that's a little quirky and young and flouncy. I think that is what makes the roofing industry so great, is that authenticity is so appreciated. And it's something I've definitely learned from my mom too, is she's a great example of this, leading with, your authentic and whole self and not being ashamed of it, and being proud for, just being who you are. So I think that was definitely a learning curve. I still remind myself every day, but it gets easier every trade show to just go out there and have fun and be you, and you don't have to put on this professional facade.
What have you learned about attracting new people into the industry, whether it's young, old, or otherwise?
I've learned that no one thinks about roofing. And I've also learned that no one really knows what I do. Half the time when people have heard of me and I'm meeting someone for the first time outside of roofing, and they ask, "Oh, you work for the roofing contractor?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I know it's very confusing. We don't sell coffee and we're not a roofing contractor. It's pretty confusing, but I work for Roofers Coffee Shop, and we're a magazine basically, but online, and it's for the roofing industry. And they're like, wow, they have that for the roofing industry? Like, it's big enough that they need that? And it's always fun to let them know that, yes, it is big enough to have multiple publications, printed and digital. And so I think attracting young people to the roofing industry is just a matter of, you know, letting them know it's there. Whenever any of my friends are looking for a job, I'm right there. I'm like, oh, please join the roofing industry. Oh, it'd be so fun. We could go to all these meetings together. And I'm always sending, you know, job openings and job positions to all my friends looking for work, because I just love this industry, and it really is true. Once you're in it, you can't leave. So I think it's definitely a matter of getting in front of people that don't know about it, and also just educating them on, you don't have to be on the roof. There's so many jobs, you know, creative and non-creative or whatever, available in the roofing industry.